everyone, welcome. My name is Audrey and I'm joined by Charcoal again tonight. And welcome to my 100-day project. Today is so exciting because it is day 50. Wait, 50 or 50. I don't know, remember if it's mirrored or backwards for you guys. Anyway, yeah, day 50. So that means I am officially halfway through my 100-day project. Oh, it's exciting. I didn't think that I would get here by now, but I'm really happy that I'm here. And thank you again so much to all of you who have been watching my live streams, been watching the replays. I really appreciate all of it. Hi, Linda. Hello. Thank you again so much. All right, so tonight I'm going to be playing, oh my gosh, I'm messing up so many more. Tonight I'm going to be painting bananas, and I actually already sketched out what I'm going to do. So I don't know if you guys can see this sketch there. I did it really lightly because I had to use lighter colors. So I used like a peachy color for the bananas, and then banana leaves are really cool, so I used a light green, olive green color for that. In terms of other paint colors, I'm going to use this gardenia yellow, and I had to use my swatch chart. So I have a video on how I created this swatch chart to figure out which yellow that I needed, so I have some yellow options up here, but they were like, lemon is a little bit too bright, right? It's like too cool toned of a yellow color. And then these are a little bit too like slightly more orangey. And so I ended up picking up this gardenia yellow, because this, compared to some of the other yellows up here, it seems like a more like true yellow color. So that's why I'm going with that. And then I have a little bit of brown, the smoked bamboo, this color here. And then some of my favorite greens, the evergreen here, and then which one's this one? Seedling. So this green up here, just for the banana leaves. I think I'm just gonna do like two-toned banana leaves. So yeah. Yay, I know, day 50. Yay. Wow. I don't know what the next 50 days are going to look like. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to see. Let's get started with our breathing exercise. So just breathe in for 4 seconds, breathe out through your mouths for 6 seconds. And this will just help you just kind of, slow down, like even slow down your like heart rate. Like right now it's beating kind of fast because I was like super excited. But that'll also help you just kind of clear your mind so that you can focus on what we're going to do, because this project is all about painting with mindfulness. And mindfulness just means being very present in the act of, whatever you are doing. So trying not to be distracted and giving all of your focus and attention on the activity at hand. So let's go do that. Let me bring us back together. Yeah, so that breathing was actually really important for me because Linda, you mentioned this in one of my videos, but last night there were tornado warnings and flash flood warnings. I mean, in my area, fortunately, it was just warnings, but even just like like 6 or 7 towns over, there were actual tornadoes that touched down. And then, like, I saw videos of people who were at the airport at O'Hare International Airport. They all had to be, quarantined in like a underground area of the airport. So it's just like crazy how, yeah, those kinds of weathers. And I know, Chicago's not the only place that gets, crazy weather. I know like there's hurricane season. There's also earthquakes, and so I know all of that, but I'm just saying that it was good to kind of just do that breathing exercise and help myself just kind of calm down, because there were, yeah, some feelings of like fear and terror last night. Like I could hear the tornado sirens going off for a good hour or so. And then there was also a thunderstorm watch, flash flood warnings, all of that. So, again, like this breathing exercise and things like that, it's not to ignore what's going on in the world. You're not like, it's not like you're pretending or trying to block it out of your mind. But you're able to better handle like crisis or stress, when you have a clearer head. And so that's really all the breathing is helping you do, is allowing you to do. So yeah. Hi, Essie Rain. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you. I know the 50-day mark. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, without further ado, I'm going to put charcoal down. He did go to the vet today and got some shots. So I do want him to be comfortable. So I'm going to put him down and then we'll start painting. So let me know what you're working on today in the chat. All right, there you go, buddy. Okay. I'm going to put my little glove on. Uh-oh, I got it a little dirty. Got some paint on there. That's okay. Put my little glove on. I don't always show this part, but I do spritz my gouache. And I love that, because it's just like watercolor. All you have to do is just, reanimate it or reactivate it. Reanimate sounds like Frankenstein. Reactivate it. And you know what? I just realized I left my water cup out in the kitchen. So I'm going to go ahead and start the music. I'm going to grab that. So I'll be gone for just a moment. But go ahead and start creating, and I'll see you in a little bit. hi. Oh, hi, Keith. Yes, thank you so much. Oh, Linda, you're just hanging out and watching me paint. Oh, thank you. Oh, SC Rain. Oh, I'm so glad you did the tulips. Um, you thought you thought five or more than you could handle, so pared down to three, but pretty happy with how they turned out. That's so good. Thank you again so much just for, following what I'm doing for my 100-day project. Again, you don't have to do the exact same prompts that I'm doing, but I'm glad that they're inspiring you and that you're having a good time. So thank you so much. Just catching up on all of your messages. Hi, Jessica. Welcome, welcome. Yes, looks like bananas tonight. Yes. Oh, Linda, you did your daily watercolor prompt this morning. Just curious, what was that? And yeah, I know my schedule for live streaming is kind of all over the place. And that's because, I still have a personal life and I can't go live every single night. So just make sure to check that community tab on my YouTube channel to make sure that, you know when I'm going to be live. So I apologize if things were kind of confusing. But yes, Charcoal did make an appearance. I'll pick him up in just a moment. All right, so thank you again so much. Hello, hello. Yeah, so here are my bananas. I am so happy with how these turned out. And I really wanted to try to like layer a little bit more. I think if I had a little bit more time and yeah, just a little bit more time to like prep, I sketched this probably in like I don't know, 5, 7 minutes. Like I didn't spend that much time, but maybe if I had planned it out just a little bit more, I might have been able to do a little bit more layering or maybe do some more like, bundles of bananas, instead of just doing, just one at a time. So yeah, I do feel like the composition could be a little bit better, but hey, for a sketchbook page, right? For sketchbook pages, you should be having fun. So I am having fun. So that's all that matters. um, yeah, thank you, thank you. Okay, so yeah, day 50. How do I feel about that? Um, I let me just think for a moment. So I did that recap video a couple days ago. I think it came out earlier this week or last week or something like that. And, I talked a little bit about how, this project kind of evolved into something that I didn't necessarily intend, but I'm really happy about. So I am really glad for that. I thought it was going to be more like, hey, let's show up and just paint whatever's on my mind. But the one of the big things that I learned about myself is that I do like to be somewhat prepared. Like if I show up completely unprepared, like I start stressing out, right? Like I think some people, maybe you might resonate with that, but and then if I came in with too clear of an idea or like too precise, then I got stressed out too because now I'm like, now it has to look like that. So even sketching, like I'm not a huge fan of sketching. I'm learning to embrace the process and practice drawing some more. So I'm learning, but even with sketching, like I want to be able to do my own thing. So that's why even though I sketched it, when it comes to color, I kind of just want to do my own thing. So even though I may use reference photos or, just inspiration photos from other people, when it comes to coloring, I try not to look at those and just do whatever, like feels intuitive for me. So I think in that sense, I am still accomplishing the goal of kind of just like painting on the go or painting on the fly, if that makes sense. Um, yeah, but day 50, I am definitely proud of getting it this far, halfway there. Again, I don't know what the next 50 days will look like. I do still plan on doing some more fruit. Like, there are a lot of fruits out there that I haven't painted yet. So I will still paint some fruit for the next, I think, maybe all of July. Maybe. We'll see. But at least for another week I'll be doing fruit. I think I tried to map out or assign fruits to days for the rest of this month. So I think for the rest of July I will be painting fruits. But anyway, so thank you again so much for joining. I just want to give you a quick plug for a tutorial that's going to come out next Monday. I started painting on these like little 4x4 pages. I just cut watercolor paper into 4x4. And then I painted this for a friend's bridal shower card. And then I realized, oh my gosh, I should just turn that into a tutorial. So it's this little Monstera Adansonii. And this is one of my favorite houseplants. It's actually right there behind me too. It grows really easily, just like any Monstera plant. And so this tutorial is coming out next Monday, I believe. And I even added just a little bit of metallic detail right there on the pot. So I hope you'll, catch this on Monday. I'm still coming out with watercolor tutorials, so it's not like, I've said goodbye to watercolor forever. But I also have 2 other tutorials coming out, not for a while though, but I'll just give you a quick preview. So this one is lollipops, and then I also have this little book with flowers coming up. So yeah, so I definitely plan on doing some more like little painting tutorials. So please make sure to tune in. So I know I'm doing a lot of gouache. I'm doing a lot of like unboxing and product reviews, but my first love is still watercolor. So don't worry, I gotcha. Okay. Well, we didn't do our, like closing ceremony thing. So let's go ahead and wash out our brush, say some affirmations, and then call it an evening. So inhale as you wash out, and exhale as you blot. And then take a moment to, just marvel at what you've done, like whatever you've created or worked on today. Maybe you're not done with it. That's okay. Just take a moment to appreciate what you've done so far, and then be proud, and just tell yourself that. All right. Oh, let me pick up charcoal real quick. Charcoal. Okay. Oh, oops. I thought I changed out. So here is charcoal again. Charcoal, everyone wants to see you. So big news with charcoal and our family and integration. So he, for the past few months, he had been sleeping out in the living room by himself, and our cat was sleeping with us. But the past couple nights, he's actually been sleeping with us, and they haven't had any incidents like, hissing at each other or barking at each other. So I'm so happy that that milestone was achieved, that goal was achieved. Yes, it was. And they're both finally at the point where they are fully ignoring each other. They can sit on the same couch, and I don't have to worry. I mean, I still stress out a little bit, but I'm not like so anxious and concerned as I was before. So yeah. Good boy. Um, Keith, do you have another monstera in your room? Yes, I actually do. Yes, you can see it in the reflection in my mirror. So because the mirror is pointing this way, the monstera is actually behind my left shoulder. It's all the way in the back by the door though. So I can show that to you guys later. But yes, I do have another monstera variation in my room. It's just hanging from the ceiling. What kind of dog is Charcoal, Keith? He is a Pomeranian and Poodle mix. Pompu or Pomapoo? Pomapoo, something like that. Um, John, my husband, he also thinks that he might have a little bit of husky in him. We haven't done like one of those DNA, like identify your dog kind of things, but he thinks that there might be a little bit of husky because of his coloring. It's like very gray, white, and black, but also his left eye, you can't tell on the screen, obviously, but his left eye is slightly gray. And he has so much energy. Like when we took him to the vet today, everyone thought that he was a puppy because like he just looks so young. And then also like other people who visit us, he just has so much energy. And so everyone assumes that he is a puppy. But then we tell him, no, he's like 9 years old. And they're like, what? So we think that it's the husky and the poodle in him that's like keeping him very energized, very yeah, just ecstatic. He's just so he has so much energy. Right now he's a little bit tired because again, he went to the vet and got some shots. So he's a little bit delirious. But yeah, so okay. Well, thank you guys for chatting. I really appreciate just chatting like this too. I appreciate you wanting to get to know me and and yeah, and then I like to get to know you about you guys too. So feel free to, you know, say stuff in the chat and ask each other questions. Of course, ask me questions. So yeah, thank you so much. Well, next week I will be live. Let's see. So next week I'll be live Tuesday and Wednesday and Friday. I have a couple Monday night workshops coming up later this month. So next week is just Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. And again, please check the community tab because I post the schedule on the first of every month. So make sure to refer there. Okay. All right. Oh, Linda, his coloring is like an Aussie sheepdog also. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I don't think I mean, maybe if I see it, it might, you know, trigger a memory, but, or recall an image, but yeah, I'll try to look that up later. Yeah, just his coloring is just so interesting. So anyway, okay, charcoal, say bye. Mwah. Thank you everyone for joining. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. We'll see you next week. Mwah. Bye.